I first heard about Bill when I was actually trying to figure out how I was going to make back all the money that I lost during the economy downsized like it did. The financial crisis of 2008 hit me very hard in a number of ways. Number one, my 401k dropped by over 60%. Number two, I also had a great deal of money outside of my retirement account invested in foreign currency manipulations, which unfortunately became a Ponzi scheme. So I literally lost $2 million of my retirement money or my savings in that debacle itself. So I lost 2/3 of all the money that I had saved up for since I was 17 years old in just that one short period of time. Because of that event, that 6-month event from October of 2008 to March of 2009, I knew that I would have the military retirement, but I also knew that I would never live the lifestyle I expected to live if I didn't rebuild this. So in my mind, I was hoping that at age 60, I would be able to just relax and enjoy life. But then because of that, I said, there's no way that's going to happen. I'll be 80 years old before I'll have that same opportunity. He took a person who was highly educated and yet totally downtrodden because of the economic downturn in 2008 and 2009. And he gave me confidence again. He gave me the ability to look down the road, look at a bigger picture instead of just one particular slice of the pie. He gave me an opportunity to have another chance at what I wanted to do successfully financially. By accident, I happened upon Bill's newsletter, and the first thing that dawned on me was that he was a CPA. And as soon as I saw that he was a CPA, and you know, I had an affinity for him immediately. So I took a look at what his premise was on his investing. The second thing I thought immediately that I enjoyed was the fact that he was not a get-rich-quick person. My investment outlook has vastly improved since 2010 when I joined the Dividend machine and started subscribing to Bill's newsletter. I've actually made over $170,000 just in that short period of time, just by buying the investments that Bill has suggested alone, not anything else, just those alone. I look at it now as I have a reprieve, I have another opportunity, I have a second chance to actually retire at an earlier age, if I so choose, from the kind of investing portfolio that Bill has suggested. How much money does it cost to get into the Dividend machine? I have seen people be able to get into it with as low as $250. That's the minimum that you need to invest into an IRA. Bill puts the Dividend investing program into very simple terms. I teach at the university level, but I've taught down at the high school level and in the military as well. He puts it in very basic concepts. Holy cow, have I done really well. I've been very successful. I'm averaging about 12% right now, and that's a pretty darn good average over a long period of time. One stock recommendation has given me over a $50,000 return since 2010. Another one has given me over a $25,000 return. Yet another one, $18,000, and another one, $16,000, and another one, $12,000, and another one, $10,000 and $8,000. I have not invested in one single stock that has lost money in the Dividend machine. Thanks to the Dividend machine, one, I have some of my loss back from 2008 and 2009. Two, I go back to the basics of how to pick investments. I don't try to get into a rush. I don't try to get greedy. I recognize the length of time that's necessary to order to be successful with this. I also recognize that the capital you make has to be returned. It has to be reinvested in order to be successful over a long period of time. I have recommended the Dividend machine to all of my clients. I have 745 clients. I have recommended the Dividend machine to all of my clients. There are a couple times when I've literally sent out copies of the Dividend machine to some of my clients, telling them they should actually invest their time and money into subscribing to the newsletter. I've also recommended and given copies of the Dividend machine to all of my students at the university. And I teach economics, I teach all the master's classes in accounting, I teach one class of law, I teach the MBA program. So I've given copies of the newsletter to all of my students and all of my clients, and pretty much anybody I end up talking to about investing. My name is Bob Hockensmith, and I'm a Dividend machine subscriber.